Toyota presents FC Dallas Extra Time, an all-access pass to your favorite soccer club. Coming up in the next 30 minutes, we're staying on the pitch to find out just what it takes to keep the Toyota Stadium grass so picture perfect. It's a lot bigger challenge than you might think. We're also getting you ready for tonight's battle for the Western Conference's top spot as FC Dallas takes on the Vancouver Whitecaps. FC Dallas goalkeeper Dan Kennedy joins us now on FC Dallas Extra Time, presented by Toyota. FC Dallas Extra Time, presented by Toyota. Hello and welcome to FC Dallas Extra Time, brought to you each and every week by Toyota. I am Gina Miller, your host. We're inside the FC Dallas team store alongside FC Dallas goalkeeper Dan Kennedy. So glad you could join us today.
Thank you for having me.
Well, with you particularly, we want to know how you're doing, but you've really kind of had some bigger news lately, haven't you? A new addition to the Kennedy family.
That's right, yeah, little baby Archer, baby boy, arrived just over 2 weeks ago, so yeah, we're lucky.
Everyone's doing great.
Everyone's doing great.
Love hearing that news. And as it relates to you, I really need to find out how you're doing both literally and figuratively. You know, you've missed some time lately. Where are you health-wise?
Yeah, I'm back to competing and fighting for a job and trying to help this team accomplish our goals. We're nearly there. We're at the final stage of the season, and just we've put ourselves in a really good spot, and feeling healthy enough to hopefully be a part of that.
You mentioned the final stages of the season. 4 games left, starting with tonight's match against the Vancouver Whitecaps. And this really is a testament to how crazy this Western Conference has been, because you, Vancouver, LA, for the most part, have really sort of jockeyed for those top 3 spots in the Western Conference throughout the season. Every game counts right now,
That's
doesn't
right.
it? Yeah,
every game counts. And fortunately for us, we have some games in hand. And really, the nice thing is we have some home games that we can take care of and really put ourselves in a position to win something. So yeah, I like our chances as good as anyone's.
This has been really a tough stretch for FC Dallas right now, because basically FC Dallas has played 4 games in about the span of 2.5 weeks. 2.5 weeks, I should say, 18 days particularly. From a fitness standpoint, from a game management standpoint, how tough is this stretch?
Well, I mean, really, we've prepared all season for this stretch, and hopefully what it can be is just a momentum builder, and we find a way to get in a good run. Then having those games close together, it's a great thing, because you can just stay in form, stay hot, and hopefully steal some points.
You mentioned staying healthy. Just kind of walk us through where you are right now.
Yeah, I'm back in the team, you know, training all out, and really just trying to make it hard on coach and push not only myself but Chris and Jesse and make us better and more prepared for the games in front of us. And I mean, the special thing about, I think, our team is really everyone has had a hand in our success up to this point. So if we can get over these last few games and win something, I think it's going to be really special for the entire group.
You mentioned Jesse Gonzalez, the homegrown player who has started in goal for FC Dallas. What have you seen from him while Dan was out, I should mention? What have you seen from him while he's gotten the opportunity to play?
Yeah, Jesse's come up with some really big saves. I think everybody understands that his ceiling, his potential is just huge. He has all the tools, and I've certainly seen him grow up even more in this past month, you know, and that's kind of what happens when you get thrown into the fire. It allows you to grow at a faster rate than when you're on the bench. So really happy for Jesse, and it just shows you, you know, really how strong our squad is.
Future looks very good for FC Dallas with 4 games left in the regular season here. Now, the great thing about FC Dallas Extra Time, brought to you by Toyota, is that you get to participate in the show, and we've got some questions for you that people sent in on Twitter. You ready? These aren't too tough. These are pretty good. And actually this is pretty interesting. Timo Kaiser, at Timo Kaiser, wants to know, has goalkeeping techniques changed since you started playing soccer? If so, how and why?
Yeah, they've definitely changed. Game is always changing, and you always see, I mean, not just goalkeepers, but teams change the way they play because a team like Barcelona comes along and has so much success. For me, I was more aggressive as a younger keeper, and I've always played high off my line. But now I think it's just with a little more smarts to it.
Now, the best question of the show, this is without question in my mind, the best question we're going to get all show. At Matt K. Dubs wants to know, better Mexican food, LA or Dallas? That's tough.
Yeah, it's tough. It's different. It's
right?
different. I've actually been to a couple of really good spots here. Micocina.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a
we'll work on that.
Yeah, I'll get that next time. Micocina, popular one here. Good Tex-Mex, but I got to fall back on my hometown here with LA. Spicier Mexican food. I guess maybe it's more authentic to Mexico. It's not the Tex-Mex flavor, but believe me, I'm not picky.
You'll take it.
Yeah.
Good food, you'll take it. Thank you so much for your questions. We are just getting started here on FC Dallas Extra Time, brought to you by Toyota. Coming up next, we're checking in with the FC Dallas Youth Academy. Plus, we're getting to know Victor Ulloa a little bit better, and you will not believe what his favorite movie is. That's next on FC Dallas Extra Time, brought to you by Toyota.
Collision on the throw-in, kept alive. Castillo. Dallas takes the lead. Cometh the hour, cometh Fabian Castillo. And that could be the goal that puts FC Dallas back in the postseason.
We don't give up. We don't quit. We keep going.